Hi everyone, my name's Michelle and I'm Mama Loves UGB here on FlossTube, but also over on Instagram and Etsy as well. Welcome to the Sunday morning briefing. It is the 2nd of April. It is the 2nd of April already. It's the Easter holidays and I am like a bird with a French fry. I am so happy that it is the Easter holidays. I'm doing a couple of days in school next week because I wanted to do a couple of revision sessions for my A-level groups, and then that is me done. I am done for a good couple of weeks, so I'm so happy because I've got lots of things that I want to do, lots of stitchy projects that I want to get started, some charting, some stitching of my own bits and bobs. So just to have a little break in proceedings is going to be fabulous. Fabulous. And they're finally fixing my car on Monday. Well, that's when they're picking it up. It's a different company picking it up as to the one providing the hire car, so we'll see how well that coordinates. We shall see. I have got lots of things to show you today. I have got a big giveaway, which I'm going to do at the end because I've got lots and lots to show you. I've got a new start, some progress on a sal, a little finish, some haul, and I've got a new sampler to show you, which I've already charted, which I'm about to start stitching the model for because I just loved it so much. It's really unusual, I think. Right, let's get started. We'll start having a look at the book of days. I had another non-stitchy day last week, so that's quite a lot for this month. So that is the end of March and we have started on April. I'd stuck my stickers for the month in a mug. A lot of people ask me about the charts for the month in the mug with the stickers that you can get from Jeff P. Smith on eBay. I contacted them because that's also Trudy Ann Designs on Instagram, and they said that they were just waiting for some more to come in because lots of people had messaged me and said that they couldn't find them on their site. So I'm led to believe that they are getting some more in. So keep an eye, favourite them as a seller and keep an eye. Let's have a look at the sal. This is the other thing that's sticking around, is this cough. Apparently there is now such a thing as a 100-day cough. So you've had a cold, you've had a sort of sniffly time, and then you get a cough for 100 days, which apparently is what they used to call whooping cough. So I'm hoping it's not that, because it is pretty horrible, but not as bad as the cough before, because it's higher up, it's much higher up in my throat, so I don't think I'm going to be in danger of losing an intercostal muscle this time. But there may be quite a few pauses in this, because it's not a pretty cough. It's not a polite little Right, so the stitch along, she says, is the Caterpillar Cross Stitch British Isles Adventure Sal. And we've had the third part. I'm stitching it on the kit fabric, but I doctored it slightly. I sprayed it with a little bit of Rit dye, and so this is the bottom section now that we've had. So I've got to put in basically like the bottom coastline. I haven't done any of the white yet. I've just been kind of leaving it out, and I think I might just leave it out till the end and just put all the white in at the end, just so that it stays nice and clean. Yeah, we had some scones, excuse me, that's the Eden Project down there, a beach hut, Land's End, the London Eye, Buckingham Palace, Stonehenge, and the little red bus, and obviously a crown as well. So loving that. One sec, so one more shot. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And that was from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. They've got some lovely kits and charts, so do pop over and have a look. I'll put all the information down below. I haven't quite finished that part, or the previous part, or the part before, but I'm there or thereabouts with that one. This project bag contains about 4 different projects, which is good because I've got some new project bags to show you in a minute. So my little finish. I finished the other cover for this. I'm just going to do the 2 covers and make it into a needlebook, and then I'm going to do the 2 inside patterns and make it into another needlebook. So I didn't have that much left to do, and I just did it this morning. So there's what's going to be on the back, and that's the front, using mostly the called for colours. There was one I couldn't get, so I've substituted it, and I have to say that I haven't managed to get all the called for colours in the called for places on that one, but nobody will know. So I can't wait to make those up. That's what I really want to do this holiday as well, is I really want to do some finishing, because my box of finishing is getting a bit unwieldy. I used to be ever so good at keeping up, but now it's kind of gone out the window, the keeping up. New Start. New Start is also in here. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist starting this one. And I've left a thread hanging as well. So I had a couple of nights on this. It's not anything that's going to be finished anytime soon. And I don't know. No, I was doing it off my phone, so I'll have to put a picture up. This is Ragnarok by Long Dog Samplers. And that's where I've got to. I didn't think I had a piece of fabric big enough on 36 count, but I did. And this is Summer Khaki. I don't know whether I'm going to keep the fabric plain or whether I might dye it a little bit after I've done it. I don't know. I might dunk it a little bit. But I'm using Sulky, and I am using 1232, which is this lovely green. I'd always envisaged it in green. Always envisaged it in green. And I'm having a lot of fun with that. And it's stitched up. That bit's probably most of the first page. Well, certainly the outline. I know I haven't filled it in. But yeah, thank you to everybody who told me where I can get Sulky from now. I put an order into Lakeside Needlecraft because I needed a couple of other things, and they do Sulky. So I've bought 2 king spools of this. So the king spool is 200 meters, and these are the petite spools, which are, is it 50? 46 meters, 50 yards. There we go. So it might be 200 yards I bought on the king spool, I can't remember. So I bought 2 of those. So that should, whoops, nearly lost that then. That should see me through on that one. But I loved that. Now, I've got a feeling I worked on something else as well, but I can't for the life of me think what it is, because I had to fill in my, did I work on that? I had to fill in my book of days sort of retrospectively earlier on, and that was all I could remember. But I think I just had more non-stitchy days. I did a little bit on this, which was my ornament, one of the ornaments that I showed you. So I put the candles in, which I think I'd needed to do. So I put the candles in, and then I just need to do blessings across the bottom. So I think maybe that's what I did while I was waiting for my video to upload. So maybe I did work on one other thing, but nothing to write home about. So that's everything that I worked on. I want to show you and introduce you to my new sampler. And as I said, I've already charted her. So normally when I show you a sampler, it's usually pretty much just come in, because I get excited and I want to show it to you. This one came in on Tuesday, I think, Monday or Tuesday. And like I said, I've charted her already because she's amazing. Now I'm hoping that she's going to show up well, because I had to take the back off. Well, I didn't have to take the back off, but I wanted to take the back off to see the colours, because it wasn't like it was just like a covering back. It wasn't you know, anything that was like a board. There was no board there, it just had a whole back covering it. So this, I'm hoping you're going to be able to see her and not just see through her. Oh, it's going to be really glary. I'll put a photo up of her on Instagram as well, because she's not as dark as this. From the back, I think you can see it's more of this golden colour. So what we've got, this is Maria Fosket, Fosket, Maria Fosket. So I'm going to try and show you at the top. Now I can't just pop her out of the frame either. I've taken the back off, but I can't just pop her out of the frame. So at the top, well, the first thing I like is this zigzag border here. And then we've got these women holding birds. I thought they were juggling. Let me just see, have I got a board here? Let's see if I can just put a board. That's a little bit better. I thought they were juggling first of all, but they're actually holding birds. And then we've got these trees and these little dogs, things like that. And now she's stitched in wool, apart from the verse, which is stitched in cotton using one thread. So it's quite a contrast where the verse is. And then at the bottom, you've got some more plant pots and trees. And you've got her name, Maria Fosket, aged 14 years, 1847. Now, the thing that attracted me to her, obviously, was the colours. Try and hold it down like that. The colours. I love red on that really sort of dark, sort of cigar coloured linen. But then when I look closely, the lettering is slightly interesting as well. I don't think you're going to be able to pick it out. So, I'm not sure how literate Maria was at 14, because all her A's are backwards. And some of the other letters are backwards as well. That says shepherd, except it says shepherd, because she got the D and the B round the wrong way. So that's a B rather than a D. And every single one of her A's is back to front. Let me see if I can point out an A. And her J actually is back to front. There we go, cares. C-A-R-E-S, but the A is back to front. Every single one is back to front. If I read you the passage, it says, ye little flock whom Jesus feeds, with the J of Jesus the wrong way around. Dismiss your anxious cares. Look to the shepherd of your souls, and smile away your fears, and smile away your fears. Now the other thing that makes it difficult to read is that, bless her, when she got to the end of the row, she needed to put an S on the end there, so she just put it down below. And then when she got to the end of this long row here, she didn't have enough space for souls. So this row ends SO, and then underneath it just says ULS, which sort of tacks onto the end of this row. So yeah, she kind of just, so in that last coffin fit I whacked the camera as well, so this is, apologies for the slight different angle. So yeah, she wasn't terribly forward thinking about how all her words were going to fit on, but that's part of what I absolutely love it. And I've got some fabrics in mind. Zweigart do a curry, which I think would be fabulous. You've got Picture This Plus Ale, which may suit. You've got Havana, Weeks Dye Works Havana, I'm going to have a look at. Fox and Rabbit also did a curry in the Floss of the Month, or the Fabric of the Month, but I'm not sure if it's one that they're going to release. I think I'm going to stitch her on 32 count so that I can use 2 strands for where the wool is, and then 1 strand for where the cotton is, to sort of achieve the same difference in density that she's achieved. So I'm really looking forward to stitching that, and I've kind of got a little goal that I maybe want to try and get her finished before the end of the Easter holidays, because she's not that big. I can't remember the exact dimensions, but she's not that big. Right, let me do my little bit of haul and the freebie, and then I will do the giveaway at the end. So I'm going to start with the freebie. This is Barbara Anna, by Barbara Anna. This is called Stay Warm, and it is available on her link tree. So all Barbara Anna's freebies actually are on her link tree, so you can just go down and see all the various different ones that are there. But I picked this one, And the reason I picked this one is because one of my haul pieces is a Barbara Anna chart. Now, you'll be aware, if you're a fan of Barbara Anna, that she sells some of her charts with Nitka Moscow. And the charts and the kits usually come out of Russia. But at the moment, that's not technically possible for lots of places. So she has decided that this particular chart, which I absolutely love, which is called Madam Butterfly, if you message her, she will send you the link to buy it through her Buy Me a Coffee. I don't know if it's on there if you just went through to Buy Me a Coffee, or whether you need to ask her to send you a special link. But all I did was message her and ask for the link, and I had it within 5 minutes, I think. But that is glorious. I love that one. And there's two versions of the chart. You can have the eyes open, or there is one with the eyes closed. And I went with the eyes open because I think a lot of hers have got the eyes closed, so I thought I'd go with the one with the open eyes. So love that. I then had a little look on Lola Crow, and I picked up this one, Valentine's Mothman, or Mothy Valentine, which I thought was fab. And I couldn't resist Weird Things in Mason Jars, those three, and also there was one separate one as well, which was the Mason Jar Ghosts. So there's 4 of them, and I might do them in a little row, or I might do them as perforated papers. I'm not sure. We'll see. I hope this cough don't last 100 days. I'm still working on those month in a mugs, which would be on perforated paper, so maybe I'll do them on something else. And then I just love this one. This is by the Artsy Housewife on Etsy. Look at him. Isn't he fabulous? Now, she had several on there that I liked, but I just restricted myself to this one because I just thought he was so fabulous. It's all stitched with DMC except for him, which is Blackbird, but you could stitch it, you know, in whatever variegated black you've got. And this one here is Schneckly. Or you could use whatever kind of variegated green you had. Very easy to change the colours on this one if you wanted to. And she even gives you some tips about how to dye the fabric behind. As you can see, it's quite mottled. Love that one. Love, love, loved. And then I got my fabric of the month from Crafty Kate. Let's just have a look. Excuse the rustling. I have to just break into it. I get a 32 count, and I get an 1/8 for 1/8. So this time it is a beautiful turquoise. Oops. And I think there are some slight hints of like purpley in it a little bit as well. Let me see if I can fold it over so that you can see a bit better. Beautiful. And then my last purchase were these bags from Pauline at Sobe Bags. Now, you know I love Pauline's bags. She put this one up and I couldn't resist it. Beautifully lined with needles and pins in tomato pin cushions. Love that fabric. And she always finishes it off so nicely with a nice zipper pull as well. And this one, which is Teresa Kogut fabric. Now, I think I have this fabric, but I think I bought it in a different colourway. Again, beautifully lined. But I wanted this one particularly because the reason that I showed you that big fat pouch the other day is because that is my Teresa Kogut pouch. Because she tends to use a lot of similar colours, I just have started a Teresa Kogut pouch. So whatever I'm working on that's Teresa Kogut goes in that pouch. So, and I love her colourways. So quite often other things that I've sort of slightly doctored end up in there as well. So I did need a bigger bag for it. So Pauline sells her bags on Instagram. So all you need to do is find her profile, which is Sobe Bags, at Sobe Bags, and then every so often she'll post and you can grab them. And they are super reasonable, to the point where I've told her they are too cheap. Because I'm like, just the amount of fabric in these, and for what she's selling them for, they are an absolute bargain. So make sure you go on and support Pauline. Right, we're going to do the giveaway now. I have got lots of charts to give away, and I have some beautiful pins to give away as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these, and you're going to enter by a number. So in your comment, you just need to put the number of what you want to enter for. You can enter for everything if you want to, but it's going to be a physical number, not the word 1 or the word 2, but the actual number. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the number up in the top corner, and that is what that particular giveaway is for. So I'm going to start off with the charts, and then I'll show you the beautiful pins that I've been sent. So lots of these charts have come from folks that have sent me packages across the year, and so I have kept them in order to do a giveaway. And so because it is my 12,000 subscriber giveaway, I am going to do several of them. Now that does mean that then all the charts are in good condition, but they might not be absolutely pristine. There might be the odd tick here or there. So please don't think that these are brand new charts. These are giveaway charts that I have been given to pass on, and I'm going to do a bumper one now. So the first one I am going to do, let me just grab this together. Number 1 is Christmas Wishes by Little Dove Designs. So if you want to enter for that one, just put a number 1 in your comment. Number 2 is another Little Dove Designs, and this one is called Home for Christmas. So let me just grab the chart. Home for Christmas. So this is number 2. Number 3 is Country Cottage Needleworks Snowflake Serenade. They're not all Christmas ones. Number 4, Country Cottage Needleworks Countdown to Christmas. Number 5, Country Cottage Needleworks Winter Welcome. Number 6, Santa Baby by It's So Emma. Number 7, Find Comfort by the Scarlet House. Number 8, Erica Michaels Reindeer Games. Number 9 is With Thy Needle and Thread Jelly Bean Jubilee. That's number 9. Number 10, Home Sweet Home by Puntini Puntini with the little button. Number 11 is Halloween Squirrel by the Blue Flower. Number 12, is Quiet Place by Puntini Puntini. Again, with the little button. Number 13 is Family by Country Cottage Needleworks. Numbers 14 and 15 are your own choice of any of my charts from my Etsy shop. So I'll send you a PDF of any of the charts. Okay, you pick whatever you want, pick one, and I will very happily send it to you. So that's 14 and 15. And then I have these beautiful pins to give away. So these are by the Jersey Girl Stitch Company, Teresa, and she very kindly sent me these specifically for the giveaway. So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4 to give away. So what was my last number? 15. So let's make 14, 15 and 16 my charts. And then these 4 will take it up to 20. So 17 is The Night Court by the Jersey Girl Stitch Company. So let me just show you this one. Look at that. And I believe that it has a magnet in the top. I think that's what that is. It is. Just checking. So that one is 17. Let me put those back in the bag, otherwise I will mix them up. 18 is Lena's Pins, again by Jersey Girl Stitch Company. Look at those. $19 is All Is Bright. Look at those. Wowzers. How beautiful those, look at that. And I think this one takes us to 20. This is the sewing box, again with a magnet in the top. Look at that one, it's got a heart-shaped pin there. Can you see? And then a magnet on the top. So this is number 20. So, if you want to put down for all of them, that's fine. Absolutely do that. But you have to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 20, or put whatever numbers you want. So if you want to watch back again with a bit of paper to make sure that you're putting down the right ones, then absolutely please do that. And I can't wait to draw the results. I'm going to give it 2 weeks, so not Easter weekend, but the weekend after. I will draw the results, and if you get in touch with me, I will get your goodies out to you as soon as possible. And that's it from me. I'm sorry it's been so stoppy-starty. I'm really hoping this isn't a 100-day cough. I'll be fed up with it by day 10. Anyway, I'm enjoying my stitching. I hope you're enjoying your stitching too, and I will see you soon. Stay classy, stitchers.